يا أيها الذين آمنوا هل أدلكم على تجارة تنجيكم من عذاب أليم هل أدلكم على تجارة تنجيكم من عذاب أليم تؤمنون بالله ورسوله وتجاهدون في سبيل الله بأموالكم وأنفسكم ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون يغفر لكم ذنوبكم ويدخلكم جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار ومساكن طيبة.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of God, the Beneficent, the Merciful. My name is Fatima. I have converted to Islam, Alhamdulillah. I am an Australian citizen with Indian background. I have been a Hindu. Now I am happy that I don't worship statues anymore. I feel I have wasted part of my life worshipping idols. I have a message for all non-Muslims, particularly for Hindu people around the world. I have researched about Islam in the classes of the Sheikh, and finally I have found the truth. Thank God for his guidance. I also appreciate the Sheikh for his beneficial lessons. Since I have converted to Islam, I have found peace in my inner self. Before conversion, I have always been naive, and I couldn't understand who had really created us. The condition of Hindus is very sad. Hindu people are searching to find something like statue or someone like Sai Baba as a god because they don't worship the real God. When a human being like Sai Baba in India claims that he is a god, Hindus easily believe him. Because they have been looking for someone to worship, they need to worship a god, and when they don't have a real one, any fake god can be replaced easily. Why should I give you an example from India when I have a perfect example in Australia? A Hindu priest was coming to my friend's place to do prayer that Hindus call it puja. After the puja, he was drinking whiskey with some of my friends while he was claiming that he was a god, and everyone believed him easily. With my own eyes, I have seen a drunk man in Melbourne claiming he was a god, and with my own eyes, I have seen Australian Hindus believed in him. I am trying to say that superstitions in the belief of Hindus have gone that far that you can simply convince them that any stone, any animal or any human being is a god. See how low is the level of thoughts of Hindu people and how easily they can be influenced. This is one of the reasons that we witness many different fake religions in India. Some people say a cow is a god. Some other people say no, a rat is a god. Some say this statue, and some others say no, that statue is a god. Some Hindus say this man is a god, and some other Hindus say the other man is a god. Even there are some people who worship the male sexual organ. In this century, and with this technology and science, it's quite surprising that still there are some naive people who believe that the private part of a man is a god. Many prophets, including Prophet Ibrahim, have broken the statues that were worshipped as God. Now I'm going to follow the policy of the prophets, and I want to break my previous word. The name of this statue is Ganesha, and it is the most important Hindu god which is supposed to be worshipped in the puja before the other gods. This is a statue of Ganesha. Indian people many years ago believed that Ganesha was the son of Parvati and Shiva. Parvati created Ganesha as her son, and Ganesha was protecting her mother. One day Shiva wanted to visit Parvati, and Ganesha stopped him from visiting Parvati, thinking that he was an intruder. They had a war, and Shiva got furious and he beheaded Ganesha. Parvati came from inside and was crying and weeping why Shiva has killed Ganesha. So Shiva killed an elephant and used the elephant's head to make Ganesha alive. And on that day he claimed that Ganesha will be worshipped before the beginning of any prayers, so that the prayer can be successful. Now I'm going to break this statue like many other prophets, including Prophet Ibrahim, have done. Now Hindu people believe that this god is supposed to be protecting them. Let's see if the god can protect himself, and then we can see how he can protect other people. La ilaha illallah.
ومساكن طيبة في جنات عدن ذلك الفوز العظيم وأخرى تحبونها نصر من الله وفتح قريب وبشر المؤمنين.
I was able to break your god. This is a message for Hindu people. How can you expect this god to protect you when this god couldn't protect himself? La ilaha illallah.